As you guys know, I love animals, and I do plan, if this does work out, making videos and blowing up, I want to open a sanctuary or at least help animals in one way, shape, or form. So I thought, why not show you guys one of my favorite content creators that I like to watch that involves animals. Well, today we are watching Private Tour of World's Largest Animal Sanctuary by Forrest Galante. Shout out to bro, you know what I'm saying? He comes in clutch when I want to know about animals and stuff like that. He be visiting a lot of stuff, and just shout out his whole channel, man. Let's go.
This is the world's largest wildlife rescue and rehab, all owned by a singular Indian billionaire with a heart of gold.
And in this video, I'm going from enclosure to enclosure, meeting the sanctuary's most incredible residents. I'll be feeding a hippo by hand, racing a cheetah, and meeting an animal I've wanted to see my entire life.
Welcome to Ventara, India.
But before we meet this mystery animal, let's go and check out a few facilities that show just how special Ventara is.
How special is it?
Look at how big and beautiful and gentle this wonderful giraffe is here. It's just so stunning, but don't be fooled by its doughy complexion. This giraffe has an incredible defense mechanism. Those legs
the neck, right?
are so unbelievably strong. And if you go around and a giraffe kicks you, that kick is so powerful, if it hits you in the chest, it'll crush your ribs and stop your heart in a second. This is one of my absolute favorite spots.
Whoa. I only knew that they could hit you with the head. I didn't know they could actually, do other stuff with their legs.
This is Hay, the giant giraffe. And Hay, like all of these big, beautiful giraffes here that you can see over here, are rescues.
Look at them.
And now
the cute bastards,
well, that sucks because look, this is a relatively small area too.
Yeah, where are they?
50 open acres of savanna grasslands are surrounding us where these giraffes get to go daily to run around. They just come in here to get some food, get an incredible health check, which we're gonna go do in a few minutes.
Shit, they got like
then,
massage parlors
after being
and
fed
shit?
and getting that health check, they go out into that 50-acre paddock, not just with giraffes, but just like giraffes would in the wild, with all kinds of other incredible rescue ungulates. Let's go check it out. These giraffes, like many giraffes around the world, they can have a lot of hoof problems. But these giraffes, that one's pooping.
Okay, I got a question. This is mostly for hoofs. What's with the hoofs? Like, if they step in the cement and stuff, does it is it bad for their hoofs, or is it only meant for like terrain? Like, I don't understand how hoofs work exactly. Like when it comes to terrain, so the way the hoofs work is by stepping on the concrete that is like the impact, right? Kind of like how our feet work. You know what I'm saying? How we gotta be stepping. How most of the time when you're stepping, the back, this part of your leg is the one that's taking most of the impact. That's kind of like their hooves. Their hooves need to need to absorb the impact, but on concrete they can't do that because it's not stable and shit like that.
You giving them a massage?
Every day?
Giraffes need massages? Only at Ventara. You got a specialized massaging.
See, but that's good though, because I don't
it
see it makes me sad going to my local zoo and feeling sad for the animals.
He'll let you bend it? Yes. He'll kick you in the face. Don't do that. Oh my God, that's crazy. These guys are so tame, so friendly, and so positively conditioned to be able to perform these health checks that they voluntarily will step up here and let them rub them and massage them and scrub them. It's really cool. It's really, really cool.
And now that we've seen all the amenities that these giraffes get to enjoy,
I mean, can you really trust them?
Giraffes are social creatures that often forage alongside other animals, including zebra, antelope, and wildebeest. With their towering height, they serve as natural sentinels in the wild, using their keen eyesight to spot potential dangers from far away, alerting the rest of the herd.
And while we've walked around in this beautiful savanna area and seen giraffe, zebra, blue wildebeest, royal wildebeest, golden wildebeest, there is also eland, sable, oryx, tsessebe, kudu, nyala, addax, scimitar oryx, Watusi bulls, all kinds of unbelievably cool animals, all living free in 50 wild acres right here at Ventara.
See, that's what I love,
exploring
man.
This incredible safari park, we're on our way to play with some of the world's
most
unusual animals.
Cats?
But right next to the safari park is a pair of rescue.
Okay, my opinion on zoos, I definitely think as cool as it is that we get to see animals, I don't think we should have zoos. That is my opinion. I definitely don't think we should have zoos because, like I said, as much as it's cool to see an animal in person, I don't think an animal should be living like that. Like, for example, I stay in my room most of the time of my life for the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel caged sometimes, and I gotta find a way to you know, help myself out. That's kind of what I see an animal like is stuck in a cage for the rest of its life, and it gotta find some sort of way to entertain itself, but it's not stable. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for the animal.
Hi. Oh my God.
Aren't these like the most dangerous animals?
This is the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my life. So look at this. This is the closest I have ever been to a hippo in my entire life.
You can still trust them,
No
right?
barrier, nothing. Just these two hippos. The reason that we can sit here with these hippos is this. These two animals lived in two different circuses. This big male here was a showstopper at a circus.
What is
where
that?
Every day of his life, he would be walked out of a small metal box with a concrete floor. Wow. And paraded around in front of dozens and dozens of people.
That's another thing I don't like is circuses nowadays.
His entire life, his entire ecology is based around that he would ever see came out of a hose. After a show, he would be walked back into his concrete pen, and there he would be hosed down for just a few minutes. An absolutely insane and terrible fate for an animal who only feels comfort and a lack of stress when able to submerge. Now, this animal spent his life performing in a metal box on a concrete floor. When Ventura heard about this, they went there and they offered to take this animal off of their hands and bring him here. After a 90-day quarantine, this big male hippo, as an adult, for the first time in his life, got introduced into this giant lake. But as a hippo, as a large male bull hippo, there was still one thing missing. A beautiful girlfriend.
Oh,
right?
Everybody need a beautiful girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes I do wish I was an animal. Like, I'd be stuck in a cage. I'm the only male. Guess what? They're going to bring a female, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't pull. I'd rather let them, you know, see the monitored breeding, you know what I'm saying?
Where did she come from?
So she's also a part of circus industry. We rescued and then we tried a socialization program where we had a bollards partition. And slowly reintroduce this male and female.
Hold on, I'm asking the wrong questions. I wonder how they mate. I'm gonna have to look this up after this video.
And now they are happy in this big pot.
And now two hippos that were circus performers that had never had what hippos require, which is a large, spacious,
that shit made me sad when you
beautiful,
talked about the
clean
hose,
lake,
man.
now live in harmony with each other in this beautiful scenario and are bonded for life, living out their days as hippos should live.
I still have so many incredible animal encounters.
That's beautiful, man.
I
like what this guy's doing in this place.
The mystery animal that I've wanted to see my entire life. As this animal grows, it loses its spots and gains the patterning of a panda bear. But now it's time to do something that I've never done before.
What animal is that?
I'm going head to head in a race with a cat. Not just any cat, the fastest land animal in the entire world. The cheetah.
So cheetahs are not endurance athletes, they're sprint athletes.
Exactly.
And that's why you've built this big pen, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They can accelerate from 0 to 70 kilometers per hour in just 2 seconds.
Damn.
It's really important for us to not only maintain their minds and keep them mentally stable and fit, but also to exercise their bodies and keep them physically fit. This is his first time, so we're hoping that he's actually going to chase the lure. Don't blink because you'll miss it.
Let's give it a try.
The lure?
All right.
Boy, you ready? Ready for a run?
Oh, that little thing. Okay.
He's very unsure of it.
This cheetah doesn't seem too interested in the lure, so Craig has an idea.
We do have a king cheetah, though, that loves running. We can bring him out and see if he wants some exercise this morning.
Let's put him back and try again.
So this cheetah don't want to run. You know what? It's okay. It's 10 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to run.
Regular African cheetahs, although they look different, they're actually the same.
Whoa, okay, let me see. So with the king cheetah looks like a mane in the back, like a little mohawk, more darker, more like distinguished patterns. And then the African cheetah it looks like a female? I don't know.
But with one minor difference in their genes affecting their spots and the mane on their back.
Yeah, see?
This recessive gene affecting their color variation
look at bro in his hoods.
And creates an incredible
Yo, it looks like a hyena.
So,
that's tough.
What position did you play? I believe you played some rugby in your time?
I did. I was a flanker and a fly half.
Oh, okay. All right. You need to be pretty fast for those positions.
I was quick in my day. Quick enough,
I think we should give it a bit of a test and see how you can compete against Xander.
To race him?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Uh-oh, you got a race now.
Let's do it.
I'll give you a countdown.
Okay.
And then we see how it goes.
I am 36. I do need a bit of stretching
36?
here.
Damn,
Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Xander, you're gonna embarrass me so hard, aren't you, my boy? I'm already embarrassed. I haven't even done it yet.
Okay, you guys ready? On the count of 5.
I'll give him
4,
3 seconds before
3,
he instantly catch
2,
up.
1.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that was cheating!
That was cheating. Get it?
I think he got a
Cheetah.
head start.
He's a cheetah.
He's a cheetah.
Yeah.
What can you say?
After the race, it's time to slow down with some of
Oh,
my
look at the
favorite
little
cuddly
artist.
animals. And there's one in
Look at the
specific
cat.
that I've been dying to meet.
Okay,
in
clue
person.
2. Let's go.
Comment if you've guessed what it is.
What
And
is
I'll
it?
introduce you right after we meet a couple more animals.
Check out this
Spots.
insane
A fish?
3-acre facility that houses
What do you guys
every
think?
known species of reptile from every corner
Oh,
of the
shit.
globe. I'm talking about tens of thousands of lizards, monitors, geckos, frogs,
Gecko.
chameleons, snakes, crocodiles, you name
You know
it.
what was a reptile I always wanted since I was a kid? I always wanted a chameleon. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's so much aura in them. I mean, you know, I always liked green. Green is my favorite color. But you can't tell me like these aren't aura. Like this is dead ass aura. A chameleon is aura. This is a straight up dinosaur right here. Look at that. You don't want to try Triceratops? I want it.
And they've got it. And right now, I'm headed to see some of the coolest, deadliest snakes on the planet.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay,
so
we're
here
going
is
snakes.
one of how many venomous reptile rooms?
1 of 10.
10
Reptile
different venomous
corrid-
reptile rooms
corridor.
with dozens and dozens of amazing venomous snakes that were primarily surplus from other zoos.
Okay, I got a question.
Now,
Do snakes need a lot of space, or is this just enough for them?
for my entire life.
Oh, it was a
spider
snake
tail
this whole
vipers.
time.
This is an Iranian species that will evolve this caudal lure that
Whoa.
looks remarkably like a spider, but they only develop that as adults, right?
adults, yeah.
So what do we have to do?
I
with
didn't
the
know there
babies
was this
today?
type of
So
aliens.
these are pretty difficult species to keep in captivity. We need to get them to feed by helping them with techniques called the assist feeding or force feeding.
Force
So we'll be
feeding?
force feeding 4 of the babies today.
How bad is their
Four.
venom?
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Any species from a dry desert kind of a habitat is going to be pretty
Most casually
nasty
just.
He's quite like bolty. Here he comes.
What's bolty?
Look at that. Beautiful little snake.
Look at the, how
Walk us
how
through
big do
how
they
you're
go?
going to force feed this tiny, deadly little snake.
Yeah, so we basically bring them up on a table like this. And we just use a pinning tool.
Yep.
Which basically has a rubber ending at the tip, and you just pin their head very gently, just right.
Oh, he getting pinned. He pinned him down. You're arrested.
It
They're
has to
arresting
be
Fro.
firm, yet gentle. Just offer it. Bite.
Come on. There we go.
There you go.
good
Position
joke.
the head. Slowly work your way down.
Oh, they're
I
choking
see.
bro
So
out.
You loosen your fingers
Yes.
so that you can work it in.
Yes.
That's actually really
Yo,
Very
they
delicate
done
process.
stuffed my boy.
Back.
Oh,
Massage
Gently
it.
massage it down.
oh.
Because you have to remember the heart and the other tiny small organs are all there.
Sure.
Don't want to cross
That's
any
right.
place.
Hold on.
Pretty
I
amazing.
never thought about that. Where is the snake's organs and heart? Hold on. We gotta look this up. This is interesting. Wait. So when they eat, how do they just pass through it all like that? Do they like move the organs or like? Holy shit.
Pretty amazing.
After wrapping up with the snakes, it's almost time to meet our mystery animal. But we'll do that right after meeting a species with an incredible
Otter.
rescue story.
We're now in an enclosure with animals that
Well, what broke out
everybody
a
in the
riot
world says
shield?
don't go in an enclosure with. And just to be safe, we've got riot shields. Are we in trouble?
No.
Okay. We're gonna see how this goes.
We have the safeties.
We have riot shields.
We always work with the
Whoa,
safety.
what type of animal is
Always
this?
very, very comfortable with
They got a
animals.
Wolverine?
I've never done this. I've never had a riot shield to fend off an aggressive mustelid before. I'm actually scared.
What is it?
The babies want to explore, what is the
Oh,
new
it's an
thing in
otter.
their paddock.
Yep.
Who
Man,
comes into their territory.
It was an otter all
In
this
their
time.
previous home before Ventara, these otters were actually being targeted for food, with
What?
people sneaking into the zoo at night. So Ventara stepped in and evacuated all of these otters to live out their lives
Wait,
here.
why would they
Hi,
do that?
babies. Look at these beautiful creatures.
yeah,
These
hear
are
that?
giant South American
Oh, God,
river
that one's
otters,
high.
and they're
Look
very,
at its
very
eyes.
happy because they've got some fish. Oh, here comes the mama.
Oh, that's
Giant river
why.
otters are one of the most aggressive creatures in the world. They will
Really?
actually keep a jaguar away from their babies.
Oh,
so there's
dang.
a reason we're sitting here with riot shields, but it's totally worth it to have such an intimate interaction with such incredibly cool creatures.
Yo, I'd be scared to be the cameraman. I'm gonna keep it above because you ain't get no riot shield. So you gotta record this man. You gotta stay close. Imagine he go to a lion pit and then you gotta get the outside shot of the cell where they're safe, but you not. Yo, that's crazy.
Tell me, since these otters came from Venezuela to here at Ventura,
Yes.
how is their life? What are you doing to enrich it?
Look at
What's
them.
going on with them?
When
So
they came
cute.
here, they don't know how to, go into the pool.
They
Because
didn't.
they were kept in very small area, which we understood from the behavior. And
No
now
way.
you can see the way how they are enjoying the pool, and they have never seen.
I'm not gonna lie, like that genuinely makes me sad. The fact that animals can't even know the basic things, like like when they were talking about the hippo and like the only thing he knew about water was the hose, that made me genuinely sad. And then the fact that here, the otters didn't even know how to like get in the pool, that genuinely makes me sad.
Never.
Never. Initially, when we were giving the catfish, they were playing, and
were
just
playing
like an
with catfish?
amusement. And they were not eating. Initially, the catfish were not eaten by them. We don't know what they were fed in the previous zoo or whatever.
Yeah, what were they
now
fed
They
then?
wouldn't even take live fish.
No,
So they had no hunting instinct whatsoever.
nothing.
And while they did come from that horrific background, look at them now.
Yes.
They love life. Things
I'm
are
glad,
amazing.
man. That's
Bhavesh,
beautiful.
this is the closest I have ever been to giant river otters. And if you ask me, the story of otters that grew up in captivity in a zoo that were then being poached out of the zoo for food in Venezuela and South America that
In
ended
Venezuela?
up in a paradise.
You
in
Venezuelans
India
be
is
eating
an
otters?
unbelievable story.
What?
So Bhavesh, thank you for taking care of these beautiful creatures.
Yes.
Bye, you little squeakers. All right, we're gonna leave you. Bye, guys.
This is your last chance to comment what this episode's mystery animal is.
What is that
Do you know
animal,
what it could be
dude?
from the silhouette?
This is a creature.
I know
it's
what
like
it
a
is, I just don't know the
mythological
name.
animal to me.
I know you
If
can find it in
gave
South
a
America.
kid some crayons and said draw an animal, this is something that would come out of their imagination. So I cannot wait to see who steps through this door. Oh my God! Hi,
Yeah.
you beautiful.
I just don't know the name of
Look
it.
at your nose. This
Holy
is
shit.
a Malayan tapir, and you can tell it's a Malayan and not a
Malayan
South
tapir.
American one because it
Oh.
has the coloration of a panda bear.
Never mind. I got the wrong one. I got the one from South America wrong. Oh, he do look like a panda. You know which? It reminds me of a Pokemon too. Hold on. It reminds me of this one. I don't know his name, but it reminds me of this Pokemon.
And I think this is just one of the coolest, most incredible creatures on
Look
the
at the
entire
beautiful
planet.
creature,
like,
man.
Give some nose. Look at that thing. Prehensile
The Naga.
nose. And then
That's
the
the
black
Naga
and
right
white
there.
and- Oh, the little tufts on the ears. Come over here. I
Aw.
have treats for you, and I brought you some balls all the way from America
Balls?
to play with. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Look at the gentle nature. The belly rub. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
They're so
I mean,
cute.
that's
Look at
the
that.
most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. Look,
His
this
front
one's literally
face does look
closing its
cute
eyes
compared
with
to
love.
his side.
Meanwhile,
The
this one's
side
asking
just
for
is
more
just the
apple.
noggin.
Come here, come. Kyle, why don't you grab those balls over there? Bring them
Balls.
over here. Hey, I brought presents for you guys.
Oh, they got a
I
basketball.
wanted to see if you guys wanted to play with these. Does that look like fun? Why are you chasing him? I don't even think they're gonna want to go play with the balls. I think they
Their
just want
curiosity.
love. Look, I got you a basketball.
They're
All
trying
right,
to
I'm gonna
understand
throw
what
this in the
that
water for you, okay?
glass thing is
Water?
flashing at
Come.
them.
They're not going for the balls, but these are very aquatic mammals. So I'm gonna see
They
if I
are?
can convince them to come into the water with me. Come play. Now these guys love to poop
can
in the
get in the
water.
water?
So the brown
Oh.
that you're seeing, I'm basically in a poop soup. But it's so
Ew.
worth it to be playing with tapirs. No, no, no. You guys leave my shoes alone. You're so silly.
Oh, they
You're not
sniffing-
for
they
eating.
sniffing the
No,
stink.
these are my shoes.
At first, the tapirs were a bit scared of their new toys. But after some time, they decided to give them a try.
Yippee. This is
Hey,
so
bud.
cute.
How fun is that? Look what I have here for you. Look at that.
Oh.
Whoa, what's that? Oh, scary? Those are toys. These guys are super aquatic mammals because they come from the deep rainforest. And
look at
you can
him,
see
moving his
why.
little
They have that sort
noggin.
of snorkel-like
Aw,
nose
look
that
at
they
that.
use. It's very prehensile, both for gathering food, but also
Yo, this
for-
might
as
be like
a
my
snorkel.
underrated
And I'm hoping
animal.
that they'll use that snorkel nose to play with their toys. There
Who's
you
a good,
go.
who's a good little boy?
A toy!
They're so
Look
cute.
at that, that's so cool. It's working. They're playing with their balls, something for them to do in the water like they would do in the wild. I'm stoked they love it. I love it. Ah, this has been so cool. If you think this is crazy, just wait until you see what we have coming up next.
What's next
Now
then?
it's time to check out some of the cutest
A
wild
wildcat?
cats on the entire
Oh, I got it
planet.
right.
Look at these guys. Are these sand cats? I didn't know that you could, like, get sandcats to be so friendly?
Yes, this is all positive
like
reinforcement.
Wow.
You saw
See
that?
how fast that is?
It's very fast.
That's amazing. So sandcats are one of the most, they're not endangered, they're actually least concerned, I believe.
Really?
But they're very cryptic cats in the wild.
Right.
And one of the reasons is that amazing camouflage color.
Exactly.
Right? Look at how cute.
I never. It looks like a regular cat, but it's
Look
like
at that face though. You guys get a shot of this. These cats are so cool.
So
they look cool,
so
intriguing
agile.
even.
They look cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the most fearful cat in the deserts.
Yeah, because they're fantastic
They're
predators.
fantastic predators.
Right? Birds,
Fantastic
lizards,
predators.
small mammals,
Anything you give them and they'll survive it.
Look at how cute their face is though. Like I would rather have that than any domestic cat at my
Forrest,
house.
you know what?
I would too,
In
low-key.
Observations, we found
They got
that
aura.
these cats
If any animal
actually
got aura, I
grab their
low-key want it.
moisture, they
From
can
prey
survive without water for days.
Will you?
Oh, they
you'll
can
never
survive with
see
no
them
water?
drinking water at
Yes.
They sound like me.
all. So you don't, even if you put a bowl of water, they won't touch it.
If the water is available, they'll definitely. But if the condition go harsh, they can survive on this moisture itself.
They can literally pull enough
Yeah.
moisture out of that to survive.
Exactly.
Badass.
Look at how cool he is. Come on, come get it.
It reminds me of Doom
so
with the
cute. Oh,
yeah,
sweatsuits.
drink that
They would
is
drink the sweat.
Stuff for to just make
Oh,
your
that could have
hands,
hurt. So the last time I was here, I drove right down this alley, and right next to these sandcats, I know that there's a cat native to where I'm from,
Exactly.
the black-footed cat.
Yes.
And I
Black-footed.
brought a special treat that I want to try and show you something that you've probably never seen. Yeah?
Oh.
I also want to see
Want to go do some enrichment?
Perfect.
Let's go give it a try.
Come.
So as I was telling Naman,
What is
I
that?
brought with me a fun little idea for behavioral enrichment for the black-footed cats.
Black-footed
So
cat.
this is a hunting decoy from the US, but these kind of things are not available in India. So I brought this with me, and instead of using it to hunt things, I'm gonna use it to make their lives more fun. So in here are a couple black-footed cats, a
Wait, people
beautiful
hunt
African
these
cat
animals?
species that are notoriously bullish. And I reckon that by setting this up, having this little feathery thing spin around like an injured bird, they're gonna come take a look at it. So let me back out a little bit. Here he comes, look, look, look. Here he comes, look. Look, look, look. Get it, buddy. Get it. How cute is that little guy? Look at him, he's like, is this food? Hi. He just realized I'm here. And he's got his buddies coming to check it out too.
They're like, what is that?
Hi. Oh, look, look, look. How cute is that? This tiny little cat looking at this thing going, what in the heck is this?
Oh, they took it down.
He got it. Cute as that. Look at him try to eat it. That's so much fun. Look at that one right there. Look at him crouched down like a tiny little panther. It's really
God.
cute. That's the dominant. He made the kill. He gets to play with it. And the submissive is sitting here going, all right, well,
Submissive.
I'm waiting my turn. I want to get it. I want to get a nibble in too. Boy, they're cool though. Don't be fooled though. They are brilliant predators and would make an absolutely terrible pet.
You guys let me know what you guys thought about these videos. I really want to do more videos that I personally like and show you guys, you know, what I like and the YouTubers I like to watch. And you guys let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys like and subscribe. We are really close to 230 subscribers. I am so thankful for how many subscribers we keep getting, even if my channel is like very small. Thank you guys so much. Really, it really does mean a lot to me. Every subscriber does mean a lot to me, and it means a lot more when people comment down below in my comments, because you know it shows that they watched the video and you know they're interested in what else they want to share with me or what I said in the video, and that makes me happy. That is about it, guys, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.